running the Innovation Awards now for 6 years. And for us, it's really about uncovering the great stuff that organisations are doing all across the globe that otherwise wouldn't be seen. Because I think, the obvious challenge for intranets is that in most cases they are hidden. Behind the scenes. Obviously, Pleio is much more open than that, and that's, one of the reasons why you got a trophy. But even then, we live in Australia. We have Australian government. It has many of the same challenges as the Dutch government. So perhaps they could learn from Pleio. But how would they know about it? How would they hear what you are doing? How would they hear the Singapore government is doing something very interesting that's quite similar? How do we hear these things? So it's about, I guess, convincing people to share what they are doing for the benefit of others in return for a glass trophy, so that others can steal the ideas and use them elsewhere. And certainly this year was our most challenging year in terms of judging the awards. We had the largest number of entries we've had. We had the largest number of possible winners. We go through and there's a lot of entries that's, no, they're not going to win, but these ones, so how do we pick? And so I think to win an award this year is doing particularly well. And certainly we see that the diversity of what people are doing in the intranet space, whether it's social intranets in a commerce company in Russia, whether it's mobile solutions at a recruitment consultancy in the US. I handed over an award in Denmark for a global company and their products database. And then there's things like Pleio, which are, again, so utterly different from anything else that we certainly ever seen. And I think Pleio encapsulates what we are talking about in terms of innovation. You have taken an idea, hey, why don't we do something differently? And then instead of just talking about it, you've done it. And so you've created this thing. And you've already learnt many lessons, and no doubt you will learn many more to come. But some things you're doing now, you will look at and go, that was a silly idea. And some things you will say, how we are geniuses. Well, I didn't do this before. But that's great, right? So now you are bringing together people across a whole government to say, let's play, let's experiment, let's in a safe spot try things out, like an ecosystem. And in an ecosystem, some things, in a jungle grow very tall and some things don't, and then over time, hopefully what comes out of this is a much richer solution than everyone sitting in their little organisations doing their little bits and not even sharing amongst Dutch government. So now they are sharing, and I commend you for that. You're doing an amazing thing, so keep going. That's what I would say.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.